you. Oh man, thank you very much. Very excited. So nice to be here. Yeah, fantastic. Congratulations, all the nominees. Never been to the Oscars before. I still haven't. It wasn't back in January, about 5 a.m. I was lying in bed. The Academy didn't call me to say, hey, would you like to host the Oscars? That's the great thing about the human spirit, isn't it? Like Harvey Weinstein, I don't know how to take no for an answer. Too soon. Apparently the Academy actually asked Harvey to host this show. Their list went Harvey Weinstein, and then Kevin Hart, and then end of list, and then Jimmy Kimmel for the third time, and then me. So I'm just happy to be on the list, Just happy to be here. Oh man, a lot of people, my parents included, are going to be watching this live from their Oscars watch party. Very exciting. Tradition there, dress up like a person or a character from one of the nominated films. This right here is a true story. Last year, my brother went as the second billboard from 3 billboards. Yeah, he cleaned up. Bastard is not allowed back at that party this year. I will say, word of warning when you're doing the costumes this year, and I learned this the hard way. I was at a party the other night, and wanted something simple, something classy, so I went as David Duke from Black Klansman. It did not go over quite as well as I thought it might. It's a very high risk, high reward type of situation when you dress up as a Klan member. Really anything from Black Klansmen in general can be risky. Just ask that governor from Virginia, right guys? Oh man, while we're on the topic of Black Klansmen, and I don't want to get too political here, but did anyone else feel like it was a shame that Donald Trump wasn't nominated for Best Supporting Actor tonight? I mean, come on, lock her up, good people both sides, build a wall. It blew me away. Fantastic acting. Haven't seen anything like it since Home Alone 2. Green Book, nominated for 5 awards tonight. Yes, congratulations to Green Book. I gotta say, I was pretty impressed with this remake of Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Oh man, I'll say this. After watching Black Klansman, I was a little worried that racism might still be a problem in America. But after seeing Green Book, sort of feel like we're all good to go. Yeah, man, that's a rap on racism, folks. Somebody tell Spike. Where's Spike? Somebody tell him. Oh man. I know we're here to focus on the nominees, but I did want to jump in on this before we go any further and say I'm a little surprised that A Quiet Place didn't make more noise this award season. That was the best line I wrote, so if you're looking for anything better in the next 7-8 minutes, probably stop watching right about now. The Favorite. Yes, The Favorite. Nominated for 10 awards tonight. Even with that extra O. Congratulations to those guys. Boy, did that movie get hot and heavy in a few scenes or what? Whew. I don't know which after party those ladies are going to, but I would like to be invited. That would be like Ellen and Portia's after party last year. Yeah, we spent the whole night watching The L Word, and Rosie O'Donnell was giving out butch cuts in the backyard. Speaking of The Favorites, reported that Olivia Colman gained about 35 pounds for her role as Queen Anne. Yeah, pretty impressive, 35 pounds. She wasn't the only one gaining weight this year. Christian Bale, nominated for Best Actor portrayal of Dick Cheney in Vice. Yeah, congratulations to Christian, who gained about 40 pounds. Gained a lot of weight but lost his soul. You might have noticed I gained a little bit of weight myself. I don't have kids yet, but when I do, I don't want to be behind the other dads in getting that dad bod. I almost came out here tonight in polo and khakis, but I didn't have any clean tube socks to wear. If you're wondering, yeah, it's the J.C. Penney Discount Rack Collection, or J.C. Penney as I like to call it. Yelcha Aparicio and Marina del Taveras were both nominated for outstanding performances in Roma this year. Yeah, congratulations. I gotta say, I was a little worried I was gonna butcher the names. I didn't want to pull a Travolta, but I nailed it. Speaking of Roma, I took 3 years of Italian in college. Didn't understand a single word they said in that movie. What a waste. Alfonso Cuarón, director of Roma, also nominated for an Oscar tonight. Yeah, congratulations to Alfonso. A lot of you probably know him from his last film, Gravity. Some of you might think of Gravity, Roma, completely different films. I disagree. I see 3 distinct similarities here. Number 1, both films feature strong female leads, and Sandra Bullock for Gravity and Yelissa Aparicio for Roma. Yeah, congratulations. Nailed it again. 2 for 2. Second, right, both films end on Earth. It's low-hanging fruit, but not always for a film like Gravity. Third, and I think this is very important here, Clooney, AWOL, from the second half of both movies. Am I the only one who kept thinking he was going to show up at the beach at the end of Roma, the waves crashing in, he walks in and save the day? It would have been nice. Alfonso, maybe director's cut, things to take into account. Willem Dafoe nominated tonight for his role as Vincent van Gogh in At Eternity's Gate. First ever nomination for Best Actor. Yeah, congratulations to Willem. Now, like 99% of the population, I didn't see that movie, but if it was anything like Spider-Man, I'm sure you were great, Willem. Congratulations. Really well earned, I've heard. Speaking of Spider-Man, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, right? Nominated for Best Animated Feature tonight. That's pretty cool. Have an animated superhero movie get nominated for an Oscar. Yeah, that is fantastic. That is excellent. Hey, if Tom Holland starts asking for too much money in his contract negotiations, maybe Marvel could just go all Roger Rabbit and insert digital Spider-Man into their movies. Speaking of superhero movies, Black Panther, first superhero movie to ever be nominated for Best Picture. Yeah. Very exciting. Pretty cool, right? A lot of people assumed that it was going to be Catwoman back in the day that finally got that first Best Picture nomination, but didn't end up working out that way. Halle Berry still snubbed for that role. I think we can all agree. I know she won the Oscar for Monsters Ball, but Catwoman was really the better role, I think, if we're being objective. After I saw Black Panther the first time, I was actually a little disappointed. I'd been told it was a Cam Newton documentary. All I'm saying is a cameo would have been nice. A Cam Newton cameo, or a Cam, as I like to call it. Bohemian Rhapsody did pretty well with the nominations tonight. Congratulations, Bohemian Rhapsody. The whole time I was watching the movie, I couldn't tell if it was real life or if it was just fantasy. Oh, again, low-hanging fruit. After paying for all these movies this year, though, I can confirm that I'm now both a poor boy and nobody loves me. Mamma Mia. Had to take care of some of those easy ones. You just start singing the song and the jokes kind of write themselves. Speaking of Mamma Mia, though, crossover, Bohemian Rhapsody, Mamma Mia, anyone? Queen and ABBA in the same movie? Sounds pretty cool. Sounds pretty good. It sounds good until you realize that's how Meryl was planning on getting another nomination this year. She's not nominated for any categories this year, but she's still 25-1 odds to win Best Actress. So, at dark horse is all I'm saying. Star is Born, nominated for a whole bunch of awards tonight. Congratulations to A Star is Born. Bradley Cooper, Lady Gaga. Majority of the way the majority of these jokes have been going, A Star is Born, I'm guessing, is not going to be the headline describing my monologue in the papers tomorrow. Sam Elliott. Congratulations to Sam, nominated for an Oscar tonight. Yeah, finally. Finally got one. Sam's been playing cowboys for so long that the Looney Tunes character Yosemite Sam was actually based off of him. Lady Gaga, of course, nominated for Best Actress and Best Song. Congratulations to Lady Gaga LG. I don't know how we're supposed to call her, but congratulations there. It's always nice when a relatively obscure figure delivers an acting masterclass and gets rewarded for it. Like Yelicious Apparicious from Roma, right? Third time was the charm on the pronunciation. I finally nailed it for sure that time. Speaking of unknown actors, Sam Rockwell. Best George W. Bush impression all of December 2018, hands down, and it wasn't close. Sam, you were amazing. Leaps and bounds. Better than Timothée Chalamet in Beautiful Boy, right? I mean, that guy he sucked in that role. He was terrible. Timothy, what were you doing out there? Finally, I know they usually go through all 24 awards one at a time. I think we can agree, though, it gets a little long year after year. So if it's fine with you, I'm going to let you know that, crazy as this might seem, and despite 0 nominations, the New England Patriots are about to win 13 different categories tonight. It's unbelievable. It's uncanny, but good for those guys. They just proven winners. Thank you so kindly for checking out the Oscars Monologue. Let's hand out some awards.